Today I'm going to be reviewing this Wtvidas hunting blind that was recently sent to me by the brand. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out of this little carrying bag that it comes with, which is a nice little bag for you. And I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like, what the setup process looks like, all those sorts of details. So this is what it's going to look like inside of the bag. So it's just kind of wrapped up inside of there. It looks like it's about to spring open as well. I think it's a chair with like a hunting blind that kind of sits on top. So this is just kind of clipped like so. Yeah, and that's what I thought. It's going to kind of spring open a little bit. I believe you just have to kind of pop it up above the chair. There are some instructions on exactly how to do it. You're just going to kind of pop it up above the chair and then stretch it out. So let me go ahead and do that. So it literally is going to just be like a single person hunting blind. You can easily carry it in like a chair, and it actually has a chair built in as well. So you just carry this in. You can pop it up literally anywhere where you want to hunt from. And then you can see, which I'll go inside here in a minute, you can see out of all of the different pouches, pockets. There's like this orange tag that you can cover or uncover. Just kind of take and flip this up if you're trying to, show the orange tag or not, depending on where exactly you're hunting at. And then this just kind of pulls down, and then you'll be able to see through these holes. So let me go ahead and go inside. Now it's going to be kind of hard to see, right? But I'm just going to kind of show you. So my feet are here. There is enough room for me to kind of put my feet out a little bit. There would be room for me to hold the item that I'm going hunting with. I'm not sure if I can say it here on the video, but the item I'm going to be hunting with, it could easily be held here with the butt onto the ground without too many issues. Now you're going to essentially have 4 windows. So you have one here, one there, one here, and one there. And then the problem though, not problem necessarily, but the thing though, is you're only going to be able to take your shot out the front. So here, or this unzips here. So you could, stick the barrel through there or through there. It does not have a double zipper either. So what you're probably going to want to do is you're probably going to want to, depending on which angle you're going for, you're going to want to go through this location here, just because it is going to be smaller than, say, and have to unzip a large portion. Ideally, you would have to make sure your back is faced to some place where the deer are not going to come with, or whatever it is that you're hunting, because out the back, there's not really any way. I'm going to try and turn you around here. But out the back here, there's not really any way for you to be able to see out the back, right? So you're just going to see out the sides, there, and then you could technically unzip this. Now, if it is a cold morning, this is kind of nice because I feel like it would heat up in here pretty quick. This is made of like a tent type material. Those zippers are kind of noisy, would be a concern. These are just going to be traditional flaps, right? So this just kind of hooks right up to here. So if you want to leave one of it like halfway down, that sort of thing, you could certainly do that without any issue. Have some of it down, have part of it down, whatever the case might be. But there's definitely enough room. Comfort of the chair is just going to be about the same comfort as a traditional chair would be. So overall, definitely a really cool little hunting blind that you can kind of be inside, sit in the chair that it comes with, and just kind of pack one thing in and one thing out. But again, the comfort of the chair is not going to be the most comfortable. Neither is any traditional ground stand, but you might have like a more comfortable chair than this. So it kind of defeats the purpose. This is going to be like the comfort of just a regular camping chair that you'd pick up from any regular store. So that is something to keep in mind. But overall, definitely a cool concept. And overall, like it's got plenty of room in here as well. Last thing I did want to kind of show you here is that although I can see out, even with that flap down, you can't necessarily see in. Like it does still have that coverage there. So unless you're up close to it, so my daughter's actually inside there right now, so she's going to kind of put her face up near it, up near this one here. Put it up here, Claire. Put your face up by there. So she was kind of bent over. So you can see it like that. But if you're back into the shadows, so now she backed away and she's not in the direct sunlight, you can't really see her. So it does kind of work pretty good for the deer or whatever it is that you're hunting to not really be able to see into the blind where you're sitting. Like you can kind of see her face a little bit because of the sun shining through, but not bad, right? Especially if you're talking about at a distance. Now you can kind of see through it, right? Just a little bit. So you might want to only have the flaps open on one side or that sort of deal. But overall, definitely a really cool little hunting blind.